Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like you see things differently than those around you? As if deep inside you know you were meant for something greater, but you can't quite explain it. That's because you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rise. The world has tested you, shaped you, and refined you through fire. The struggles, the silent suffering, the setbacks, they weren't punishments. They were preparation. You were being trained for something extraordinary. But now the time of waiting is over. The doors that once held you back are now open. The illusions that once clouded your vision have shattered. You have passed the test. You feel it, don't you? That shift, that inner knowing that something is about to change. This is your moment, but not everyone will see it. Only 1% will understand. Many will hesitate, trapped in fear and doubt. But not you. God has called you forward. You have outgrown your old life, and now it's time to step into the new. Will you answer the call or will you wait? Hurry, the exit is now. There comes a moment in life when everything shifts. It may not be loud or dramatic, but deep within you feel it, a pull, a whisper, a knowing that you are meant for something greater. This is not a coincidence. It is not random. It is the call to destiny, a signal from the divine, guiding you toward a higher purpose. Those who recognize it, those who listen, are the ones who rise. You may notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, unexpected encounters, messages that seem tailored just for you. Your intuition grows stronger, nudging you toward a path you cannot yet fully see. The world may try to convince you that these are mere coincidences, but deep inside you know they are not. They are confirmations that your life is not an accident. It is unfolding exactly as it was meant to. However, hearing the call is not enough. You must break free from the illusions that have kept you bound. Society has conditioned you to seek external validation, to define success by standards that do not align with your soul's purpose. You were taught to conform, to follow paths others have laid out, to suppress your inner voice in favor of the expectations of the world. But awakening is about seeing through these false identities, recognizing the fears that have held you back, and shedding everything that no longer serves your growth. This journey is not easy. It requires stripping away comfort, facing the truth about who you are, and stepping into the unknown. But this is where your power lies. When you embrace your calling, when you trust the divine signal, you unlock a strength you never knew you had. You stop seeking approval, and you start moving with conviction. Not everyone will understand your journey. Some will doubt you. Others will resist the changes they see in you. But remember this, the call is not for the many, it is for the few. And you were chosen. Now the choice is yours. Will you stay bound by illusion, or will you step forward into the destiny that has been waiting for you all along? The path is open. The call has been made. Rise. Strength is not something you are born with. It is something you build. It is not given, but earned through trials, through stepping into the unknown, through facing discomfort and refusing to back down. True inner strength is not about never feeling fear. It is about refusing to let fear control you. Fear is the greatest barrier between who you are and who you are meant to become. It whispers doubts, creates hesitation, and keeps you trapped in a version of yourself that no longer fits. But growth does not happen in comfort. The path to transformation requires uncertainty, and only those willing to embrace it will evolve. The unknown is not something to avoid. It is where your greatest breakthroughs reside. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you move closer to your destiny. Mastering inner strength means developing mental and emotional fortitude, the ability to remain steady no matter what life throws at you. This is where most people struggle. They let external events, the opinions of others, and temporary hardships dictate their state of mind. But when you truly master yourself, you become unshakable. No setback, no rejection, no challenge can break you, because your power no longer comes from the outside world, it comes from within. To cultivate this level of mastery, you must train your mind to reject fear, train your emotions to remain calm under pressure, and train your spirit to trust that everything happening is leading you somewhere greater. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings, it is about understanding them, controlling reactions, and using wisdom instead of impulse. Strength is choosing grace over anger, faith over doubt, resilience over retreat. When you develop this kind of strength, the world no longer dictates your path, you do. You no longer shrink in the face of adversity, you stand tall, knowing that nothing has the power to break you unless you allow it. This is what sets the extraordinary apart from the ordinary. The question is, will you be ruled by fear, or will you master yourself? The unknown is calling. The future is waiting. Step forward with courage. Your destiny depends on it. There is a great paradox in life. The more you try to control, the more resistance you create. The harder you cling to specific outcomes, the more frustration you invite. Why? Because control is rooted in fear, the fear that if you don't manage every detail, things will fall apart. But true power lies not in control, but in surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up or remaining passive. It means trusting divine timing, understanding that what is meant for you will come not through force, but through alignment. When you release the grip of fear-based control, you allow life to unfold in ways far greater than you could have orchestrated. The universe moves effortlessly for those who trust the process, those who step aside and let divine forces arrange things in their favor. This is the essence of faith, the ability to move forward without needing to see every step of the journey. Faith is not based on what is visible, it is based on a knowing beyond logic. It is the confidence that even when things don't go according to plan, they are still working for your highest good. But this kind of trust requires a shift in mindset. Most people operate from a place of scarcity, believing that if they don't act quickly, they will lose opportunities. They chase, they force, they struggle, only to find doors closing. The one who walks by faith, not sight, does the opposite. They do not beg or chase, they attract. They do not stress over time, they trust divine timing. They understand that what is truly theirs cannot be lost. Surrendering and trusting do not make you weak, they make you free. Free from anxiety, free from unnecessary struggle, free from the illusion that you must control everything. When you walk with faith, you stop reacting to life and start creating with certainty. You become aligned with abundance instead of scarcity, confidence instead of doubt, peace instead of chaos. So today, ask yourself, are you gripping too tightly to something you need to release? Let go. Trust the process. What is meant for you is already on its way. Your only job is to walk forward in faith. The greatest battle you will ever face is not with the world, it is within your own mind. Your mind can either be your greatest tool for liberation or your deepest prison of self-doubt. Every limitation you feel, every hesitation you experience, every fear that holds you back, none of it originates from the outside world. It all begins in your thoughts. The inner critic is a voice many people never question. It tells you that you're not good enough, that you will fail, that you are not worthy of something greater. It repeats old patterns conditioned by society, past experiences, and fear. But here is the truth: that voice is not you. It is merely a collection of beliefs that have gone unchecked for too long. Your job is to silence it. Silencing the inner critic does not mean ignoring reality. It means replacing fear with truth. It means learning to distinguish between intuition and fear-based illusions. Intuition is a quiet, steady knowing that guides you toward growth. Fear-based illusions, on the other hand, scream for your attention, keeping you small, convincing you to stay in your comfort zone. To truly win the battle within, you must align your thoughts with divine truth. Thoughts shape emotions, and emotions shape reality. If your thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, and scarcity, your life will reflect that. But when your thoughts align with faith, possibility, and divine wisdom, everything shifts. This is where the power of meditation, prayer, and introspection becomes essential. These tools reprogram the mind, helping you replace false beliefs with divine truth. Meditation creates stillness, allowing you to separate from the noise of fear. Prayer connects you with a higher wisdom, grounding you in strength. Introspection allows you to challenge the false narratives that have kept you trapped. Imagine a life where your mind is not your enemy, but your greatest ally. where you are no longer weighed down by doubt but move with certainty. This is not just possible, it is your natural state. The only thing standing in your way is the battle within. Master your mind and you will master your destiny. Life is a mirror constantly reflecting back to you the lessons you need to learn. If you find yourself stuck in the same struggles, encountering the same challenges, or attracting the same toxic relationships, it is not a coincidence. Life repeats lessons until they are learned. The question is, are you paying attention? Recognizing patterns that no longer serve you is the first step to transformation. Many people remain trapped in cycles of self-sabotage, generational conditioning, and limiting beliefs because they never stop to question them. They continue toxic habits, surround themselves with draining environments, and repeat behaviors that keep them from stepping into their highest potential. But you were not meant to live in loops, you were meant to evolve. To transcend old cycles, you must be willing to step out of what is familiar. This means letting go of people, habits, and beliefs that no longer align with the person you are becoming. It means saying no to relationships that drain your spiritual energy, environments that keep you small, and mindsets that keep you doubting your worth. But understand, this true transformation requires the death of the old self. You cannot step into the next version of yourself while clinging to the past. The outdated version of you, the one who played small, who lived in fear, who settled for less, must be released. This is not an easy process. Growth demands discomfort. It requires you to sit with the uncertainty of who you are becoming and trust that something greater is unfolding. Not everyone will understand your transformation. Some will resist it. Some will try to pull you back. Some will naturally fade away. This is not a loss, it is alignment. Those who are meant to walk with you will rise alongside you. Those who cannot evolve will be left behind. And that is okay. This is your moment to break free, to step out of cycles that have kept you stuck, to shed the past and embrace the unknown. It is time to stop reliving the same lessons and start creating a new reality. The door is open. The old version of you no longer exists. Walk forward, your transformation has already begun. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you are destined to become. It is not about occasional motivation or temporary effort. It is about daily refinement, unwavering commitment, and mastering yourself from within. True growth is not a single event, it is a lifestyle. To truly transform, you must embody daily spiritual practices. The mind, body, and soul require consistent nourishment. Just as you cannot eat once and expect lifelong health, you cannot pray once, meditate once, or align your thoughts once and expect lasting change. Discipline in thought, action, and faith is what solidifies transformation. Every day, you must make a conscious choice to align with your higher self. This is where practices like meditation, journaling, and gratitude become powerful tools. Meditation creates stillness, allowing you to connect with divine wisdom and clarity. Journaling provides self-reflection, helping you track patterns, release emotions, and set intentional goals. Gratitude shifts your perspective, keeping you in a state of abundance and faith. These small, daily actions fortify your inner world, making you unshakable against external circumstances. But discipline does not only apply to spiritual alignment, it applies to every area of your life. Success, whether spiritual, mental, or material, is not about luck, it is about consistency. The world rewards those who show up every day, even when they don't feel like it. This is where most people fail. They expect quick results, instant rewards, and effortless transformation. But true mastery is built through repetition and resilience. You must understand this universal truth. Small daily actions compound into monumental change over time. The person who stays disciplined in their faith, self-mastery, and purpose-driven action will always rise above the one who waits for inspiration or ideal conditions. Growth happens in the moments when no one is watching, when you choose focus over distraction, purpose over procrastination, and faith over doubt. Discipline is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It is the foundation of every breakthrough, every transformation, and every achievement. The question is, will you commit to showing up for yourself daily? Because if you do, there is no limit to what you can become. The choice is yours. Be consistent. Be disciplined. Be unstoppable. The path to truth, transformation, and greatness is not for the many, it is for the few. Most will resist it not because they lack potential, but because they fear the discomfort that true growth demands. Society conditions people to seek comfort, validation, and approval, keeping them confined to familiar patterns. But greatness does not exist in comfort, it exists in separation. To rise beyond the ordinary, you must choose truth over illusion. This means rejecting conformity, stepping away from distractions, and letting go of anything that keeps you small. The narrow path is not crowded, it never has been. It is walked by those who refuse to settle, those who seek something more, those who answer the call that others ignore. But with this journey comes a truth few want to face. The higher you rise, the more isolated you become. Growth is a refining fire. As you elevate, fewer people will understand you. The conversations that once excited you will seem empty. The relationships that once felt necessary will feel heavy. The places you used to find comfort will feel restrictive. This is not a sign that you are lost. It is confirmation that you are evolving. Loneliness is part of the process, not because you are meant to be alone forever, but because solitude is the space where transformation happens. It is where distractions fade, clarity emerges, and alignment deepens. It is in solitude that you discover who you truly are, beyond the labels, beyond the expectations, beyond the need for external validation. Embrace the isolation of elevation. Do not fear it. The masses walk together because they follow what is safe. The chosen walk alone because they create what is new. And here is the greatest truth. When you fully step into your power, the right people will find you. Not those who keep you small, but those who match your energy, who challenge you to grow, who walk the same path of truth. This journey is not for everyone, and it was never meant to be. But if you have the courage to walk it, to choose elevation over stagnation, to embrace solitude as a tool for mastery, then you will reach a level that few will ever know. The question is, will you take the path that few dare to walk? You were never meant to be a passive participant in life. You were not designed to merely react to circumstances, to be at the mercy of external forces, or to live in the shadows of limitation. You are a creator. Your reality is a direct reflection of your inner world. The moment you realize this, everything changes. The shift from victimhood to empowerment begins within. It starts when you stop blaming the world, your past, or your circumstances, and instead ask, what am I choosing to believe? What am I creating? Because here is the truth: reality mirrors belief. If you believe you are powerless, you will experience a life that reflects that powerlessness. If you believe you are abundant, worthy, and limitless, life will shift in ways you never imagined. Manifestation is not just about wishing for something and waiting for it to happen. It is about intentional alignment. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions must match the reality you seek. When you align with your divine purpose, you stop chasing and start attracting. Opportunities flow, synchronicities unfold, doors open where there were once walls. But this journey is not just about you. You are not only here to transform your own life, you are here to be a light for others. Every struggle you have overcome, every battle you have fought, and every moment of resilience you have shown has prepared you to serve as a beacon of transformation. There are people still trapped in the illusion of victimhood, unaware of their own power. Your journey is proof that change is possible. To live as a creator means to embody divine purpose, clarity, and impact. It means walking in full faith, knowing that you are divinely guided. It means choosing courage over comfort, refusing to let fear dictate your choices. It means becoming an unstoppable force of transformation, not just for yourself, but for those around you. So step forward with confidence. Own your power. Speak your truth. Live with intention. Because the world does not need more victims, it needs more creators, more leaders, more awakened souls who understand that they were never meant to simply exist, but to build, manifest, and inspire. You are that person. Now go create. If you've made it this far, you already know this message was meant for you. You feel it in your soul. The time for hesitation is over. You have passed the test. The exit is open. The call has been made. Now it's up to you to step forward. But remember this, not everyone will understand your journey. The masses will remain asleep, bound by their own limitations. But you are the 1%. You were never meant to walk the easy road. You were meant to lead, to create, to rise. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and type "I am ready" if you feel the shift happening in your life. Let the world know that you are stepping into your purpose. And if this message resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning. The door is open. The time is now. Step forward. See you in the next one. Stay powerful, stay chosen.